Il nostro viaggio alla scoperta del divertimento questa notte ci ha portato alla seconda edizione di Time Warp Italia e ai nostri microfoni uno dei re della techno, Liebing.
Has it already been 1 year? Crazy. I am so excited because this year we have an idea of how things are and sort of what to expect because of last year. And last year was absolutely incredible. For everyone, I think. Like everyone I talked to over the past year was like, wow, Time Warp Italy, what was going on? Wow. I'm nervous. I've never felt that way before. It's crazy. Maybe nervous is not the right word. Maybe a sort of like exciting nervousness. It's like I can't wait to go. But at the same time, you hope you can give the people a great time. Yes, so it's a little bit like it's weird. It's a weird feeling. Everything goes on in my head. I don't know what to feel right now.
Hai preparato un DJ set speciale per questo evento?
It maybe sounds lame to say no, I didn't, but I try not to prepare things because I want to really, really, really feel the moment and do the right thing in the moment. Because everything that you prepare might come across artificial, It's like I prepare something and the people have to take it. No, I want to have the interaction with the people. I think the people deserve this, to have this interaction, to have this we're building something together now. And you're not listening to something that I prepared before. We're experience something together now, which we do together. It's like a give and take, So that's, if you want to call it, that's the preparation for it.
Com'è stata la tua estate 2012?
It was an intense summer somehow, which went by like this. I look back and it was June. And it looks like yesterday. And I've been sort of constantly on the road, and somehow a lot in America. America is getting really crazy about techno music now, which is great because I love to go to New York, I love to go to Los Angeles and Montreal and all these cities, and it's great. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to do this, but it's of course even more traveling.
Suonando spesso negli Stati Uniti, che idea ti sei fatto del pubblico americano?
Yes, it's very new to them, So it's very interesting, and they are just in the past 3-4 years, they're getting used more and more to electronic dance music, to very commercial electronic dance music. Obviously, you see David Guetta, Skrillex, and all these things. But in the wake of this commercial music, there's a big chunk of people looking to more underground styles. And it's incredible to see that. It's such a new energy going on. It's really interesting. Yeah.
Quale sarà secondo te il nuovo mercato della musica techno?
So much is changing in the world everywhere right now. It's and I don't see it in a scary way, like a lot of people see it in a scary way. Oh, things are changing economically, everything is going downhill. I don't think anybody needs to be scared. I think changes need to happen. And even if it might look bad, it will make sense at some point. And so new markets are emerging Of course, there's a big new market now, what I said, emerging in the United States and in America and Canada as well, which is very exciting to go to. But also the places where I usually go to, like Italy, Holland, and France. France is happening quite much more now too. They're changing, but you know, with the underground music, it's like there's a certain feeling which it gets deeper somehow. It somehow gets deeper, and musically it gets deeper. It's weird to explain, but it's a very interesting time right now.
Come vedi le nuove generazioni di DJ e produttori?
So many amazing young producers and artists are coming up. It's so great to see everywhere around, you know. And when you look at the Italian market, it was a long time that everybody came to Italy to play and DJ, and there was just a few Italian producers. But now there's more and more. Like one guy off the forefront, of course, is Lucy, for example. So incredibly deep and experimental and forward, and such an amazing DJ. And there's so many more. Ascion, Di Carbone. There's so many really talented people in Italy now coming up, and more coming up, which is great to see. And it's not only happening in Italy, it's happening in Holland as well. I could give you a list of names now, which I think are very promising artists, which will influence the future music quite in a big way, I think. Yeah.
Che importanza sta avendo lo sviluppo della tecnologia nelle produzioni musicali?
Yeah, technology plays a big role. It enables the people to create their vision of music in a way more unique and detailed way than it used to be possible. And no matter how critical you are towards new technologies, you have to admit that cheaper ways of making music enable people to be more creative. You know, the barriers, the limits, they go away. So this is great to see. It's amazing to see.
Tutto questo sviluppo cosa porterà nel mondo delle produzioni musicali?
To be able to DJ in a way that you completely gonna be able to create a sound which is perfect for the moment. You know, it's just like you envision a sound, you see the crowd, and you feel like, oh, you need to have a big deep bass now with this going on and this synth, and you can create it. And we're on the way to do this, I think. Yeah.
Quali sono I tuoi progetti per l'inverno?
Even more United States. I have one amazing gig coming up. I have to tell you about Denny Tenaglia, the legend, the New York legend. He invited me to play with him a whole night back to back at Pasha in New York City, and I'm so humbled. And this is going to happen on November 17th. So this is one big date. Besides that, CLR, my label, we will start a residency in various places. One is in New York every second month at a little club called Cielo. One is in Montreal at Stereo Club, and we'll continue to do all these things also here in Europe. So there's a lot of plans. Then I have two great albums coming up on my label. One is from Monologue, which is going to come out in November, and the next one is from Drum Cell, which is going to come out early next year, which are two really amazing techno albums by really amazing techno artists. I'm really happy to do this.
Come stanno cambiando le sonorità della musica techno?
At the moment, I believe it gets deeper, even like more emotional somehow, you know, and Little teeny tiny melodies are coming back, little teeny tiny vocals coming back, but in a way where it's like still very good, you know, not cheesy, like very good and deep and touching. And I think the quality of the sound also is still so much heavily improving. So yeah, it's exciting times.
Grazie Chris, è giunto il momento di farti andare dal tuo pubblico italiano.
Oh yeah, you remind me. I'm looking forward. Grazie mille.